Hello Soul Sister, my name is Jackie Lane from peachyhealth.co.uk. I empower women to live juicier lives by choosing self-love on all levels. And today is my monthly favourites video. So I am just going to start doing a monthly favourites because there's always so many things that I rave on about and try and tell my friends about, and things that I just love every month which I come across, so I want to share that with you. And I see that monthly favourites seems to be something people do on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a go myself. So my first monthly favourite is something I've already spoken about this month already, which is the Inika Mineral Foundation. I've got the colour Nurture, and basically I absolutely love this makeup. It is just gorgeous. I've just got like a small size because I actually bought the whole set face in a box, and it comes with a few bits and pieces in there which I will probably do a little review about at some point. And it is just such amazing makeup. You think, how's that going to do anything? But it does, and it's made my pores a lot smaller. It actually helps with any spots that I've had. It doesn't make them inflame them or make them any worse. It actually helps clear them up, I find, and it's so soft and so natural looking and gives you like a really nice glow. And I've had people compliment my skin since I've been wearing this. Yeah, I really like it. And one of the reasons why I really like Anika as well is because all their products are like 100% organic, natural or mineral based. And also another one of my monthly favourites for this month, which is in line with the Anika, is the Kabuki brush that you can get from Anika as well. And this brush is so soft. It is beautiful. It is completely vegan as well, so nothing was harmed making this brush, and it's just the softest, most luxurious, gorgeous brush. So even if you don't buy Inika makeup or foundation or anything like that, get this brush to use anyway for your makeup or powder or bronzer or anything like that, because it's just beautiful and it's all natural fibres. There's nothing horrible about it. It doesn't hurt your face at all. It's so divine. I can't recommend this brush enough. It's just the softest brush that I've ever felt. And I was using this thing which I just got in Boots in my local town, and it was like £2 or something, and the comparison between is just unbelievable. I mean, this is just so coarse. I can't even believe I was using that on my face now, and it's completely synthetic and just rough and horrible, whereas this one is beautiful. I also used, when I used to wear my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, I actually had a Clinique brush which I used to put it on with, and that's really soft as well. I do like that brush, but it's not right for a mineral foundation, and from now on I don't think I'm ever going to go back to liquid foundation, because the mineral Inika foundation is just beautiful. I love it so much, and I really highly recommend it. Next time you buy makeup, go natural, go organic, go mineral, and go vegan. So Inika is my must monthly favourite. So that's the first one. The second monthly favourite is Rosewater. Now, I bought this organic rosewater just at my local like herb and health shop called Gaia, near where I live. And oh my gosh, I love rose water so much. It's so delicious and it's just beautiful. Like, I love the smell of it and I love what it does to me. I'm not one of these lucky people that wake up in the morning and I'm like, woohoo, I'm awake, yeah, straight away. No. I think something to do with the fact that I used to work nights has just, I'm not a morning person, and I know like it's meant to be really spiritual and whatever, to get up really early and do your practice really early and watch the sunrise and sun gaze and whatnot. Sorry, no, it's just not for me at all. I'm not a morning person. I basically wake up about 8 o'clock every morning. That's my ideal time to wake up, and I go to bed at about 11:30. So I think 8.5 hours is 8.5 to 9 hours I function really well on, and if it's any less than kind of 7 hours, then I don't really function as well. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't always feel amazing straight away. And sometimes I can even feel, because of the rush of cortisol that you get that wakes you up, and I'm quite Vata imbalanced and Pitta. So I think because of that, sometimes the kind of rush of cortisol that wakes me up causes a bit of anxiety in me. And I have been just adding, I don't know, I've actually been using the tiny little cap. It looks bigger than it is on camera, but it's just a small little cap, and I've been doing like 1 capful, so it's probably like 4 drops of the rosewater in my I just have a hot water in the morning, and I would normally put like lemon in it, sometimes I might have cayenne pepper or thyme or sage and things like that, but I've literally just been having hot water with a few drops of rose water in it, and my God, it is just brilliant. It just calms me down. It makes me feel so supported, and I just feel so happy drinking it. I love it. I love everything about it. And I was actually saying to my boyfriend that to me it smells and tastes sparkly. I don't know how else to explain it. If a smell or a taste could sparkle, that's what rosewater is to me. It sparkles. Everything about it is so delicious and vibrant, and I really, really recommend it if you're either quite an anxious person, or you've got a lot of stress going on at the moment, or if you wake up feeling a bit low or depleted, or sometimes maybe even depressed or sad or even angry. Any negative emotions, this really, really helps with. And even if you just put that in some like hot water and just smell it, that it just really works. It's really uplifting, really supportive, and like emotionally comforting and amazing. And my friend Wendy, that I met at the C&M college where I studied herbal medicine and naturopathy and all that jazz, she absolutely loves rose, everything rose, so she's going to be very happy that I've mentioned rosewater. So this one's for you, Wendy. The next one of my monthly favourites is a book, actually, that I have been reading called Salt, Sugar, Fat, and How the Food Giants Got Us Hooked by Michael Moss. I've mentioned this before because I started reading it ages ago, and then I kind of put it down for a while, and I've picked it up again recently, and it is so interesting. It makes me rage. It makes me rage a bit because obviously finding out, I mean, I know all this stuff anyway. I learned a lot of it at college, but it's kind of just reconfirming how unbelievably fucked up the food industry is, and how disgusting these people who run the corporations that basically feed us in the supermarkets and brainwash us in the media. It just is a real big insight to what actually is going on, and it's a real eye-opener if you really are interested in health and what you put in your body, what you're feeding your children, or anything like that. Read this book. It's just brilliant book, and it might make you a bit angry or upset though. But I do feel it's important to educate yourself about these things and educate your family about these things, because, you know, you're blindly going to the supermarket, blindly consuming what they've told you to from the TV, because they tell you that it's low fat, low whatever. And to be quite frank, it's a load of bollocks. And this book really just reconfirms what I already know in my heart. But it's actually really useful to read it. So that's part of my monthly favourites. And the last thing in my monthly favourites. The last one of my favourite things, hold on, I'm just pulling them out. Got them in a jar in a packet, and the packet's too big for the jar. Got them in, can't get them out. Here we go. Organic sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, these are amazing. I got these from my local organic shop, and these are Infinity Foods organic sun-dried tomato halves in a packet. They're just delicious. I love sun-dried tomatoes at the moment. I'm having them in all my salads and just eating them a lot. I actually prefer the sun-dried tomatoes to normal tomatoes. I don't really like cooked tomatoes all that much. If I had to choose between having a tomato just raw or cooked, I would have it raw. But if I had to choose between having a tomato sun-dried, cooked or raw, I'd go sun-dried, definitely. So sun-dried tomatoes are delicious and nutritious and yummy. So yay! That's my monthly favourites. I think that's enough. And I hope that inspires you to get some nice makeup, use some Rosewater, read a good book about the truth about the food industry, and eat some yummy food. And remember, ladies, keep it juicy.